Hey everyone, it's Enderman103, and I'm bringing you episode 10 of our 1941 strategy series, and this is the final episode, and it is America's Pacific Plan. Now, this is the way that I play America least often, I would say, but it is very, very effective, and more played than the other one. I like Operation Torch personally, like I've said in the past. But more players tend to do the Pacific Plan. So basically, the way that America does the Pacific Plan is everything that Japan does, do the same thing. If Japan goes for China, you go for China. If Japan goes for the islands, you go for the islands. So basically, you are just countering everything that Japan does as much as you can. So, the most important territory for the United States in the Pacific Plan is Hawaii right here. The reason for that, and forgive this light is super bright from the window, but the reason Hawaii is so important, let's see if I can get a good angle here. From Hawaii you can reach Australia, you can reach Borneo, you can reach the Philippines, you can reach Japan, you can reach Alaska, you can get back to the coast, you can reach most of this third of the board just from this C-zone right here. So the Hawaiian Islands is one of the most important staging areas for America in the Pacific. So we're going to be rotating the table. That's what we're going to be doing. So hopefully get some of that light out of the way. Oh boy. There we go. But we're going to be attacking that fleet, but first we'll do purchases here. So America starts the game with $17. We'll spend 16 of it on a battleship. And then we'll save the extra dollar. And then we'll get into combat moves. So, we're going to be attacking C-Zone 40 with what's left of this Japanese stuff. So the reason we're doing it is because we're countering what the Japanese did. And we need that C-Zone open to be able to stage our ships there to be able to counter everything that Japan does in the future. Okay? So, we're going to just take everything that we can in there. So we're going to take 2 fighters from C-Zone 42, the sub from C-Zone 42, then we have a bomber coming in from the eastern United States going 1, 2, 3, along with the fighter from eastern United States also at a movement of 3. And that is our only combat, and we'll be rolling that, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so we won that battle. And we lost 2 fighters in our submarine to do it, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. We need that C-Zone. And we need as little Japanese ships as possible. So, what we're going to do, we wanted to survive with a ship here so we could send our carrier down to catch this plane, but we're not going to be able to do that. We don't want our carrier there because the Japanese can hit it with all of this on the next round. So, instead, we're going to land both of the fighter and the bomber back on the Hawaiian Islands. And we're going to leave our carrier in C-Zone 42. Okay? Now, eventually, we're going to be shipping stuff out, boarding units on our transports and shipping them and taking islands. Island plays is what you want to do. You don't want to go over and support Russia or land in Australia to help. You want to be taking the islands so that the Japanese can't do stuff like this, have staging areas for their planes, okay? So then we can take our destroyer and our transport in C-Zone 11 and go 1, 2 into C-Zone 19, and those will work their way. They will be able to get to C-Zone 40 in the Hawaiian Islands next turn. And then we're just going to leave this stuff here, and that's because we don't need it elsewhere. I mean, if we do build transports in the Pacific instead of land units, and we need those to fill those transports, we can. But for right now, they're just there just in case the Germans get out of control. And then we're simply going to place our battleship in C-Zone 42. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's literally the Pacific Plan, guys. Just making sure Japan stays under control. You need to keep the Hawaiian Islands. You want ships here when you can get ships there. Obviously, I couldn't get ships there this turn. But now we're going to have next turn, we're going to have a carrier with 1 plane at least, and a destroyer and a battleship here, which is a pretty formidable force. And now the Japanese don't have a battleship, so that's really, really nice. Alright, tell me if you guys enjoyed the series, because I did. It takes me back to the good old days. This was the first game. 1941 was the first Axis and Allies I ever played, and the first YouTube series that I did was, if anyone who's seen it remembers, a 1941 strategy series. And I only did 2 videos for Russia, but this one I did 2 videos for each nation. But it's been super fun, and it's cool, because to me it's just going back to the good old days of both my channel and my Axis and Allied hobby. So, love you guys. Thanks for sticking around and watching this thing to the end, sticking it out, and I will see you in the next video, which hopefully will be a recap of a certain war that's going on between me and someone very special in the community. And hopefully, yeah, that'll come out soon. Alright, I'll see you guys later. It's Enderman103 saying I love you much, and peace out.